Now, theorems 14 through 15 are a little bit strange. They do not resemble your regular algebra that you know of. You have to recognize the pattern and trust that they work. What I'd like you to do is take a look at each one and basically make a truth table for each one. So I'll do the first one with you. So how is this true? I'm going to say. Draw the truth table. So if we were to draw the truth table with inputs X and Y and output, and an output, then the inputs would be 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And for the case of the first one, first row in the truth table, if I were to substitute in, so my equation is X or X and Y. So I would get 0 or 0 and 0, and that would be 0 or 0, and there's no high value there. So in the OR truth table, this must equal 0. So the output is 0. And is that true to this equation? This equation is saying the output is going to be the same as this value. It's going to be the same as that input. So output equals the same as input X. So does this output equal the same as this input X? Yes. Wow. Yes. Now let's do the next row. The next row would go X or X and Y, where X is 0 and Y is a 1. When there's a 0 and 1, the answer is 0. So again, this answer is 0. Does that match the input X? Yes. Let's do the next row of the truth table. X or X and Y, where X equals 1, Y equals 0. Here, this is an and the answer is only 1. And it's only high if both of those values are high, so that's also a 0. And the answer of 1 or 0, well, or says that the output is high if one or the other or both are high. And one of them's high here, so the answer is high. Does the answer meet input X? Yes. And now this last row in the truth table, X or XY, where they're all ones. 1 and 1 would answer 1, and 1 or 1, the answer is 1. So the answer is 1, which matches input X, true. So I wouldn't call this a mathematical proof. I would call this an illustration that this indeed is correct. I'd like to leave it as an exercise for you to check the truth table on 15A and 15B. 15A and 15B are very unique. They don't come up very often, but they will come up on your midterm. So take a look at their structure. Input X or input X inverted ANDed with Y can be simplified to this very simple expression. This is good. This makes us happy. This is smaller. Same thing here. X inverted or that same X ANDed with Y is equal to this nice simple expression. These are very useful for making now what was a bigger expression into a smaller expression. So make sure that you know to recognize those patterns. On your midterm, you will have access to a formula sheet that lists all of the theorems, including 15A and 15B. But you have to recognize when you come to this pattern, that's what tells you you should implement that theorem.